Hello, my dear students. A heartily welcome to all my dear ones to this English class. Today, let us learn an anecdote, Horegallu, written by Siddhamurti from the first unit of your English text. Students, do you know what an anecdote is? An anecdote is an interesting account or event from a person's real life. This lesson, Horegallu, is an anecdote because it deals with two interesting events that has happened in Sudha Murthy's life. Now, before coming into the lesson, let's try to know more about the author. Sudha Murthy started her career as a software engineer but slowly stepped into charitable work by setting up her own foundation called the Infosys along with her husband Narayan Murthy. So, apart from being a well known social worker, she is also a columnist and a great writer who has contributed many books not only in Kannada but also in English. She has been honored with the Padma Shri for her relentless service in the field of social work. The lesson Horegallu deals with two interesting incidents from Sudhamurthy's life. The first incident took place in her childhood days and it is really connected with the Horegallu. Students, do you know what Horegallu is? A Horegallu is nothing but a stone bench that can bear weight. It is constructed by placing a large flat stone horizontally over two vertical ones, and anyone could sit and rest a while and chat with the fellow travelers. For a better understanding of the word Horegallu, just listen to this.
വാഹനഗതാഗതം നിലവിൽ വരും മുമ്പ് ദീർഘദൂരം ചരക്കുകൾ തലച്ചുമടായി കൊണ്ടുപോകുന്നവർക്കു വേണ്ടി ഇടയ്ക്ക് ചുമടിറക്കി വെച്ച് വിശ്രമിക്കുവാനായി പാതയോരങ്ങളിൽ നാട്ടി നിർത്തിയിരുന്ന വലിയ കരിങ്കല്ലുകളായിരുന്നു ചുമട് താങ്ങികൾ അഥവാ അത്താണികൾ. പരസഹായം കൂടാതെ തന്നെ ചുമടിറക്കി വെക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിരുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ചുമട് താങ്ങികളുടെ പ്രത്യേകത. സാധാരണയായി ചുമട് താങ്ങികൾക്കരികിലായി വലിയ തണൽ വൃക്ഷങ്ങൾ വെച്ചുപിടിപ്പിച്ചിരുന്നു. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ക്ഷീണമകറ്റുവാനായി ദാഹജലത്തിന്റെ ലഭ്യതയും ഉറപ്പുവരുത്തിയിരുന്നു.
Well, in the literal sense, the Horegallu is only a stone bench, but it is really a symbol of people who are ready to listen to the problems and worries of others and give them a sense of relaxation. This Horegallu is very special to Sudhamurthy because it reminds her of her precious memories related with her grandfather. You know, her grandfather was a retired schoolmaster. This good old man used to spend hours sitting under the banyan tree and talking to the people who are resting there. The people resting there would share their tensions and worries, and he would listen to them quite silently. Automatically, they felt much relieved and refreshed after talking to grandfather. And as a child, Sudhamurthy did not understand the importance of Horegallu then. But grandfather made it clear to her that a Horegallu is essential in any journey because once in a while we have to put down our burden and rest a while. Then only we can regain our strength to start our journey once again. But later in her life, Sudhamurthy happened to meet another Horegallu just like her grandfather. While she was working in Mumbai, she had a colleague named Ratna. She was a senior clerk and a middle-aged woman who always had a beautiful smile on her face. And this Ratna would keep smiling with everyone, and because of the pleasant radiance of her smile, the whole boring work in the office became a pleasurable experience. She could really circulate an infectious cheerfulness among her colleagues. Students, now what is this infectious cheerfulness?
ചിരിയെ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇൻഫെക്ച്വസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നതെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾ ചിന്തിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? അതെ, നമ്മൾ ചിരിച്ചാൽ ഒരു പകർച്ചവ്യാധി പോലെ നമ്മളിൽ നിന്ന് മറ്റൊരാളിലേക്കും അവിടെ നിന്ന് അടുത്ത ആളുകളിലേക്കും ചിരി പകരുക തന്നെ ചെയ്യും. ഒരു ശരിയായ പകർച്ചവ്യാധി പോലെ.
During lunch hours, Ratna would sit with somebody in the office and had long chats with them. One day, Sudhamurthy asked, Ratna, what do you talk with each person for the whole lunch hour? Ratna smiled and said, Nothing. They share their troubles with me. With much curiosity, Sudhamurthy questioned again, Ratna, can you solve their problem? Do you have a solution for their problems? All of a sudden, she smiled and said to the author, Dear, I won't give any solution. I just listen to them. Nobody can solve anyone's problem. They have to find a solution themselves. I just simply listen to them with sympathy and without any judgment. When a person in trouble finds an outlet, it relieves half of his burden. And moreover, I don't betray them by telling others their secret. All their secrets are safe and secure with me. So they can keep on moving in life once again. Dear students, Sudhamurthy, through her beautiful anecdote, makes us clear that both grandfather and Ratna are excellent examples of human Horegallus. They were doing tremendous social service in their life just by listening to the problems of others. It is really an action of kindness, and they were really replicas of modern counselors. Children, we all know that the importance of counselors in our life. We all know that as a social animal, man cannot live by himself. He cannot live as an island secluded from others. He always searches for more and more companions in life. From the very ancient time itself, he started living by making groups. And from the early Natukotams, man reached various associations that we see today, and all these are examples of man's aspiration to share his feelings and emotions and live together. We all know that everyone needs a real partner or a friend to share their feelings and emotions. Dear ones, don't you have a close friend of your own? Yes, of course. In your language, you call him or her as your chung friends, isn't it? Yes. And during this corona pandemic days, I am sure that a severe problem that you all are facing is the absence of your real friend. Am I correct? Yes. Sometimes you find your classmates as your real friend. Sometimes It may be your teachers. Anyhow, we are sure that we need a best friend to share our problems. Otherwise, we are likely to face frustrations or depressions. We all know that the extremity of this depression is nothing but death. You all are aware of the tragic death of Sushant Singh Rajput. You might also have come across the shocking news during the lockdown days. It is reported that 66 children committed suicide in Kerala. All these incidents shows us that human beings, whether they are young or old, needs a real friend or a confidant in their life. Do you know who is a confidant? A confidant is a person with whom we share all our secret, trusting him not to disclose with anyone. Students, don't you think our grandfather and Ratna played the role of Horegallus? Yes. So, in order to keep our society healthy and safe, we need more and more Horegallus in our life. It may be our friend, our teachers, or anybody else. Let's try to keep a Horegallu in our life as well as try to be a Horegallu for others also. Hope you enjoyed this lesson and had a nice time. Okay then, goodbye.